Goodwill was founded in 1902 in Boston, Massachusetts by Reverend Edgar J. Helms, a Methodist minister and early social innovator. Helms was inspired by the poor, the sick, and the disabled. Helms collected used household goods and clothing in wealthier areas of the city, then trained and hired those who were in need of employment to mend and repair the used goods. The goods were then sold to the community, and the people who repaired them received a paycheck. The system worked, and the Goodwill philosophy of not charity but a chance was born. In 1933, Goodwill Industries of Northwest Ohio was incorporated, continuing the work of Helms as a social service enterprise, a provider of employment training and vocational rehabilitation for people with limited employability. Helms's vision remains constant for the past 85 years here in Northwest Ohio. Today, Goodwill is best known for a great place to shop and find bargain clothing and household items, as well as a very convenient way to donate. Goodwill operates additional business lines such as custodial services and lawn care to help fund the mission. Goodwill is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that is committed to the power of work and helping people throughout the region get jobs. Goodwill employs over 400 team members locally and contributes millions to the local economy. Goodwill Industries of Northwest Ohio is celebrating 85 years of changing people's lives through the power of work in Toledo and throughout Northwest Ohio. Goodwill's impact begins with the generosity of community members and business partners.
Goodwill has been a real strategic partner in the sense that they're providing services that maybe we don't have right here in-house. So we've been doing a lot of work with the reentry program with Goodwill. It was an absolute no-brainer that we needed to link up with them.
Together, we create life-enhancing opportunities and ultimately societal change here in Northwest Ohio. We are a local nonprofit that has been in business since 1933. Our stores help fuel our mission to help people who have challenges finding employment achieve self-sufficiency, dignity, and hope through the power of work. Through job training, education, and career services, Goodwill helps find people jobs and prepares them to build careers. We remain committed to the power of work. We do understand the needs in our community, and we are dedicated to transforming lives and families one job at a time.
It goes back to 1988 when I was getting ready to graduate from high school, and the question was, what do we do with less? And that was more my parents trying to figure out, because academics did not come easy for me. And so trying to figure out what to do after high school, because the 4-year traditional college really just was not in the cards for me. And my mom said, I don't know that you can handle it. Let's do Goodwill. And everything within me did not want to do it. I was 18, I didn't want it, but I was obedient and I did it. And it was the best 9-month experience in my entire life. And it really was the springboard, not just for my profession after that, but my academic career. Once I graduated from there, I continued working full-time for my dad in a vending company where he was the president, and decided to go back to school and pursue my associate's degree. Went on, continued, and finished my bachelor's, finished my master's, and now I'm working on my second master's. And it's all because of the confidence, truly, that I gained at Goodwill.
As Goodwill celebrates its 85th anniversary and a long history in Northwest Ohio, the nonprofit is also celebrating new beginnings. We recently moved our headquarters to a new building right here in downtown Toledo. We are very excited about the move and the new building, as it allows a more enriched experience for our job seekers through larger classrooms and better technologies.
One of our great partners, of course, is Amy Wonka, the CEO at Goodwill. They actually provide us staff, and that staff works alongside of our staff right in this building. So we actually don't transport anybody. Goodwill actually lives here.
We also provide community-based job training. This on-the-job training helps people learn in the work environment that best suits their workplace needs. Goodwill is changing lives, helping people to help themselves through the power of work.
I want to say thank you to Goodwill for being so supportive of me and helping me through a point of transition. They're awesome, and I think they're doing such a wonderful job for the community.
Goodwill provides employment and job training opportunity for thousands of individuals in our community with disabilities and other barriers to employment. Last year alone, we helped over 2,000 individuals through our job readiness programs and job placement services. When you shop at Goodwill, your purchase goes to support job training and placement programs for people with disabilities and other barriers to employment. When you shop or donate at Goodwill, you are a job creator. Our workforce programs are largely supported by the sale of donated goods at our retail stores and revenue generated from business services offered through our contract services department. Goodwill is proud to provide jobs, training, and resources for individuals in Northwest Ohio to improve the economic self-sufficiency and well-being of adults and the future employability of young people.
Working with Goodwill was a tremendous experience for me, and I felt compelled to pay it forward. What they do, their mission, is so valuable to this community.
Goodwill proudly partners with over 50 local nonprofits right here in Northwest Ohio. We collaborate through voucher programs, donation drives, and job readiness classes.
Well, one of the things that partners like Amy and Goodwill and I were always talking about at the team level is how do we continue to scale these efforts of collaborative partnerships? How do we continue to diversify what it is we do? What other partners are needed in our mutual ideals? Well, one of the great things that we're now cooking up, and I think it'll be one of the greatest things that we accomplish, is how do we open up a store right here at the Life Revitalization Center. And I mean a store that is specifically geared to workforce development. So not just suits, right, which is typically what you see in boutiques like this that are workforce development or work-ready clothing outfits, is where they're giving dress clothes to folks so that they go on interviews. And while there's a lot of value to that, we're actually going to put together a store that actually focuses on workforce development. So here we have welding, here we have auto tech, here we have tool and die. So actually that store will have not only suits but hard steel-toed boots, everything you need on the clothing side to be successful on the job you're getting ready to go into. So I think that's going to be one of the most innovative things that we've done to date, and it'll be a really cool thing to watch it develop.
By contracting with Goodwill to perform janitorial and other commercial services, you provide jobs for individuals with disabilities and other barriers to employment. By offering commercial services to companies and government entities, Goodwill Industries puts people to work and helps strengthen our community. As we embark on our next 85 years, we are dedicated to enhancing our services through job connection centers, superior job training programs, and life-enhancing employment opportunities. At Goodwill, the power of work is real, and our focus will remain committed to Helms's vision of helping people help themselves.